since you went to college football, bro, how y'all boys feel about Deion leaving JSU to go to Colorado?
I mean, I thought it was a good move, but at the same time, I felt he should have stayed at JSU just a little bit longer just to get them.
See, I disagree.
Why?
Uh-huh.
Why should he have stayed?
I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying I don't like it. Like, I think it's a good move for him, but I think he should stay just to build JSU up just a little bit more before he left, just to put them on better standings before, you know what I'm saying, he left.
I feel like at the same time he did that.
Huh? He did. I said
that he
build
said
him up more.
It wasn't. He brought more exposure than they ever got.
We gotta stop expecting people to be superheroes.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? He got them playing on ESPN now.
I gotta play devil's advocate, bro. Before that nigga went there, he said God sent him there. Mm-hmm. He portrayed it to be like he was sent by God to just change everything.
That doesn't define the mission.
I see it from both perspectives. Like, I see why people are mad. I see why he should have did what he did. But like, everything that he said before he went there was, God sent me here. I'm going to change the landscape. I'm going to keep black students at HBCUs. He said all that stuff. I ain't say he wrong for leaving or anything like that, but the mission that he set out to do, it would have took him way longer to accomplish it. He would need more than 3 years. I say he would at least needed like 5 to 10 to accomplish everything that he set out to do. That's just my.
But I felt like he had 2 goals going in. One was bring exposure to HBCUs and, you know what I'm saying, give more black athletes to go that route.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, his father side still had to kick in because he still guiding his kids on what they needed to do.
Yes, that's a fact.
And he did that, like I said, he went down into the SWAC, he won in the SWAC, they had an undefeated season, he brought exposure. You know what I'm saying? More kids going HBCU route now that he doing it for football or basketball.
That's true.
Then at the same time, he got elite quarterback in his son. And you know what I'm saying? He really getting cheat code because he's just skipping through. He's skipping through college like it ain't nothing. He won in the SWAC. They said SWAC ain't had no competition, so he upped it. He went to Colorado. Now they're what, Pac-12?
Did you see where there was like JSU on Alabama?
Yeah.
Okay. That won't be possible after he's gone.
That wasn't gonna never happen.
But if he stayed there, it was more likely. It would have made it more likely to having him staying there than him leaving.
No, I can't agree with you.
No, he is right. It would have been more likely for them to play a big Power 5 school if he was there.
Alabama.
More so than not Alabama, but a Power 5 school in general, like more likely. ACC, something like that. It would have been more likely.
Okay, hold on. Before we get too far into it, let me ask this though: have y'all also been keeping up with financial standings with JSU, different situations they have had going on? Basically, this man Deion then came out of his pocket and
for a lot of stuff,
put his face on the forefront for this school now. Talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. He done created business deals through, like I said, his face. At one point.
But you can't put no cap on that though when you're trying to do something like that.
But you also can't sit up here and just act as if systems of that stature, like a school, bro, it cannot just be one man.
So basically,
it cannot just be one man.
You saying JSU or HBCU in general didn't have the infrastructure to sustain what he was trying to put forth?
Yes, man. Now I do want to be clear because he did come in like on a hot streak, right? Like he has a certain standard, and so he came in, changed this, changed that, and it was happening like this, right? But he still made great points in some of his interviews. At what point, I can't remember specifically the numbers and things, but he would talk about like the money that they were supposed to get from like alumni and stuff like that. Where is that money at?
But it was an article. It was an article.
And they will also give a breakdown as well, like the money that was actually physically sent, right? Like this is the college program's funding.
Yeah.
Where did that money get spent? Have y'all physically seen how them workout rooms and shit like that was looking? Where did that money go? They had a track field with holes in it, bro. Yeah. Legit.
And it was
Deion got Walmart to build them a new one.
Yeah, it was an article that well, I ain't gonna say article, it was speculations. They're supposed to come out. They was saying that some of the alumni was stealing money from out of the NIL deal from JSU and the athletes and Deion Sanders. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a story that might break.
And then the stuff that was happening to
him. Just make up an allegation like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it got to be some truth to it.
Stealing ticket money too.
Yeah.
And it was things that was happening to him personally, bro. Somebody broke into that man's car. You know what I'm saying?
They broke into the office.
Stolen stuff. You know what I'm saying? His son's car as well.
Then that boy got shot. He got shot at JSU.
Ooh.
Last week of the week before?
I forget. It was like the week before.
Yeah, right after the game.
Yeah, right after the game,
know
he got killed. So it was
One
just
of the
a lot.
players?
No, it was. I don't think it was
Student.
one of the players. I think it was a student.
Oh,
Damn.
But you know what I'm saying? That's just, you got to think that's Mississippi too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they known to not like black
So
people.
time out. So can we, like, my thing is some of the stuff that y'all saying. Can we blame that on HBCUs or is it just the communities that they're in?
Just the community.
Because like sometimes like it ain't so much that a school can control about what's going on outside of the school. Like the community, your surrounding areas. Most HBCUs are in low funded areas. If you really look at it, bro.
The one point that I was trying to make was if we gonna have this much of a backlash about one person's decision,
Yeah.
where's the rest of us stepping up then?
It's a fact.
Like that's
Yeah,
just
it's a fact.
simple and plain. If we gonna have so much to criticize about, okay, who the fuck was doing something before he came?
Because most motherfuckers
Nobody.
most motherfuckers don't care about HBCUs until
No,
it's
they don't.
homecoming or it's a classic.
Facts.
Or
And
niggas,
that's
ain't
it,
really,
bro.
or niggas
Right.
ain't really going to the games or watching shit like that for real.
Then
If
you gotta
keep it real.
understand shit. Dion is a brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I'm
that's
saying?
fair.
Prime time. That is a brand. Anywhere Dion go and attach himself to or stamp himself
Stock
to.
gonna rise.
Stock gonna rise.
That's
bro.
facts.
You
That's
see what I'm
facts.
saying?
It's a fact.
We wouldn't have had nothing to say if they would have fired Dion.
What you mean?
Like people from JSU, they mad because he left. But if you know what I'm saying, if he wouldn't have had the successful season that you know what I'm saying that he had, and they fired him.
Oh, this sorry and they can't.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Shit to say then.
At the end of the day, like I said, he's stepping out. He's stepping. They ain't put him out. He's stepping.
That's true.
So you know what I'm saying. I like the Colorado move, to be honest.
It's
in
a
the
good move.
Pac-12 to shake the
Yeah, yeah.
Pac-12.
Yeah, I think it's a good move for
Because
him.
I feel like it's really not even that many black coaches in like Power 5 schools anyway.
Right.
Especially not head coaches.
And then I believe Dion gonna end up in the SEC not too long. But
I feel like he'll end up at Florida State. If he do what he's supposed
I
to do
feel-
at Colorado, Florida State gonna throw a bag at him.
I like
just for him being
I
alone.
like Florida State, but get what I see Dion going to.
What?
Y'all ain't gonna fuck with me. No,
I ain't gonna believe you.
I feel like it's everything lining up for him to take the job at Alabama after Nick Saban leave.
I ain't gonna
You think
lie.
so?
I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, I feel like Nick ain't got nothing about
Hypothetically,
5
that
more
makes
years.
sense, bro.
About 5 more
Hypothetically,
years.
that makes
Nick
sense.
getting old, bro.
Doing
Nick,
commercials with Nick,
Yeah,
all
Nick,
that.
Nick ain't
It
got a
makes
bag.
sense,
He
bro.
ain't got a bag at Alabama. He ain't raped up. You feel me? All our tax money going to Nick. You see what I'm saying? Shit, at the end of the day, Nick straight on any business tip that he
Yeah.
want to do outside of coaching. Shit, at the end of the day, he got to spend some time with his
So
wife.
you think
Right, I
would
get
it
what
be
you're saying.
Alabama making that decision, or would it be Nick Saban
Nick gonna retire
like
on his
putting
own.
a pitch out there to them to, you know what I'm saying, apply pressure to add Dion to their
Nick
coaching
definitely gonna have some say so.
It have to be Nick, because the way Alabama set up, they just don't support us like
That's
that.
what I'm saying, cause like
So-
when you said that he gonna probably end up at the SEC, I was like, if that's the case, they should have took him at Auburn when they was looking for a
It's
head
too
coach.
soon. It's too soon. at all.
You think that was too soon?
Because I feel like Cadillac Williams should have got that job.
I feel like you should have too.
I knew he wasn't gonna get that job.
But
He shoulda got it, though.
The fact that they hired Hugh Freeze shows me like what they think of just black coaches in general.
He made him assistant coach.
Hugh Freeze been bullshitting everywhere he been. Like not far as like winning football games and shit, but as a fucking person, bro. That nigga did some shady
And I
shit.
feel like shit. My bad, brother. My bad about your team, man.
Oh,
But I
no,
feel
I'm
like
good, man.
Auburn. Hey,